Welcome back to the Fortnite Everything podcast. I don't know what episode this is. It's like 7 or 8. But today we're talking about the Fortnite age rating and all the skins that have been deleted and removed from the game, and how proximity chat could actually be added because of these ratings. So just a quick little recap if you guys didn't know. About 2 days ago from when this is posted, Fortnite made an update where Battle Royale is rated for teens. And there's certain creative maps that you can make that are rated for like 3-year-olds and older, or 6-year-olds older, 12-year-olds older, anything like that. So basically, if it has guns in it, it'll be 12 and up. And if it has no guns, if it's like a tycoon, then it'll be 3 and older. So we're talking about how the capabilities, like the opportunity we have for proximity chat and more, I guess you could even introduce more bloody scenes if you wanted to.
Yeah, honestly,
I mean, if you wanted to do that stuff, 18 plus,
and the mature emotes. What if that
would be not fun.
Well, I mean, they're already blocking that stuff now.
Emotes?
Yeah. Well, no, the age rating. They're introducing age rating, and they're blocking cosmetics.
Wait, did they block emotes though? Are there emotes?
No, I'm saying that's likely the next step. Why?
Oh, you mean they're
why not?
Introducing stuff?
They didn't say anything, but I would imagine that this is the next step for them to introduce new emotes that are a little bit more on the crazier side. I would love that.
I would not love that.
Why?
I don't know.
Why?
I don't know.
That'd be so funny. Imagine just some guy flipping the bird.
I guess that kind of stuff, but I don't know.
What'd you think I was doing?
I don't know.
Talking about?
I don't know.
I don't know.
All right.
Want to know where your mind was.
So let's talk about proximity chat. Because that's where we left it off on.
Yeah, you were in the middle of saying something.
So a quick recap is since there's age ratings, if you did 18 plus, we already have seen proximity feature in UEFN before, but they removed it because it wasn't
and in imposters.
Ready. Yeah, and in imposters. So it was ready. They added it to a few matches, and then it got removed because it wasn't ready, I guess. But now that there's age rating, maybe they were saving it for this. Because we also, back in the day, saw some sort of camera angle stuff that wasn't announced yet, and it wasn't supposed to be in the game, and then also got removed when proximity did. And technically, now we're seeing stuff about that returning. So proximity chat also could return with that.
So
with the age rating. Yeah.
But you were saying something about Call of Duty's chaos.
Oh, Call of Duty had proximity chat as well, but with Call of Duty, it's a little bit harder to get a grasp on the game. Fortnite's more child-friendly, adult-friendly, and teenage-friendly. So it's everywhere. You can understand it. You get in the game. Oh, this is simple. Call of Duty, on the other hand, it's super confusing where, you get in the game, and then it's everything is shoved in your face, and you're shot for 3 seconds, and you're absolutely dead. You don't even know who shot you. And that's the issue with that game, because it's a little bit harder for adults to just jump into. It's harder for children to jump into. Anyone to jump into, really, because everybody's already so good at it. But Fortnite, on the other hand, you have so many opportunities. I would even say Apex Legends is easier than Call of Duty just because you can heal if you need to. Call of Duty is not really healing. You get shot and you have to wait for your health to come back, which makes it chaotic. But with Fortnite, it's a good mix of all of the games. If it had proximity chat, it would be really funny and really fun because it already has a meme culture.
Dude, the clips would be endless
on all sorts of YouTube for the past ever since Fortnite was released. Memes came from Fortnite, Fearless, C-Day, Noah's Noah. All these people blew up because of memes, and then content creators rely. Yeah, content creators rely on memes still. They just did a banana tournament, which actually that caused a lot of chaos. But they did it in $100,000 tournament. A bunch of bananas came, and that's just considered a meme. If you had proximity chat in all of that as well, that would be an even better story.
Right? Dude, it doesn't even matter what you do. Proximity chat would just make for endless memories. It's evergreen content.
It is.
It would never be boring.
Even if it's just creative.
Well, even all those things how people talk about nobody wants to be friends in the Fortnite game anymore. You don't have those moments where you just find a buddy and be like, hello, and you have to emote and hope somebody doesn't come kill you.
If you had proximity, it would.
Exactly.
And actually,
you'd be like, I'm friendly. Yeah.
And
I would love that.
actually, something that reminds me of is in this Fortnite OG. We'll talk about that a little bit now too, because Fortnite OG is only for like one more week. We'll get like one more episode of this in, and then it's gone.
Crazy.
So something good about Fortnite OG is that I've actually been able to be a little bit friendly with people, which I know it's not teaming.
I've done that too.
We're not hanging out together the whole game, but like whenever I land and they don't get a gun, I can decide if they want to like live. So like I'll be like, okay, you can go, and I'll just run the other way. Like especially for some reason at that big tree by the chair, like
Okay, I know what you're talking
if
about.
two people land there and one guy gets the chest, it's like usually you'll end up friendly. I don't know why, but like that's just a friendly.
Who lands
place.
there?
Exactly, the people that used to land there back in the
Why
day.
are
That's
you
probably why
landing
they're
there?
friendly. I don't know.
Why out of everywhere on the map you want to land at a tree? That's
I know.
weird.
All right, but I got a few questions asked from the YouTube community post.
Hit me.
FX Tico says, "How do you feel about these smaller shops every day that rotate every day?"
I love them.
I actually do like them, and I think it's actually crazy how Fortnite's focusing on money, but they're not doing big shops. I think it's actually gained my respect. Like, it's crazy. I wouldn't have less respected them before if they did big shops, because they didn't, like, they've always had big shops since Chapter 1. But, like,
Well, I mean, they could just bring it back in a couple weeks.
yeah, but, like, I think they will bring it back in Chapter 5, but since Chapter 1's going to be their most played, people actually might buy stuff. I'm surprised. But at the same time, it's pretty nice, because it probably gets people on the game more as well, because they're like, oh, I can only get it right now. I got to get on and hop on.
Exactly. That's the thing. The fear of missing out. They
Like
capitalize on
Stranger
it super well.
Things, they only got that in for one day.
That's smart.
It is smart. But I was going to buy one, but I didn't buy
Dude,
one.
like Epic Games does so good with their shops because you know the Cupid emote that just came out?
Yeah.
I was on vacation. I saw iTalk upload the item shop, and I texted my
still
brother,
does
"Hey,
that?
go gift me that." What do you mean he still does that? That's like his thing.
I know, but I didn't know he kept doing it. I thought he quit Fortnite
He's
for
in
a
my
while.
notice. He's in my notice.
Yeah, I used to watch those every day. Yeah, but it's
But
interesting.
I
I
like
the
the smaller
shops.
shop. It's nostalgic and it's better. Like that way, it's just a hassle to scroll through everything, and it sucks because like I'm not nearly as motivated to go through the item shop because of how big it is, and everything is still there. It's like DC for a month. You know what I mean? Like I already
Yeah.
know what's there. I'm not even gonna go scroll through it.
Yeah, I like whenever it's like a small shop because it feels more like rewarding, kind of. I don't know.
Excuse me. Yeah.
I don't know.
100%. So I like it. Hopefully it stays.
What's your most anticipated skins from the survey?
Oh, how are we supposed to do that?
I don't know. Actually, I think I have mine just because it's the one on the top of my brain, and it's the
Cool.
0.1. You
I know what
I'm
you're
talking
talking about actually. Yeah.
The big 0 point guy. I don't know. Maybe I'll pull up a picture on the screen.
Oh no, the loading screen skin. That's mine.
What?
There's a loading screen skin.
There's
like the
one on the
wraps?
loading screen?
No. Like you know the wrap skins,
Oh,
but
I
that
didn't
for
see
loading
that.
screens.
That would be
Yeah,
cool.
it's super cool because it has the vibe and it has Eevee's.
Oh,
giant
that's
face
right.
on
That's
it.
right. That's right.
Yeah,
Alright.
that's the one I want.
That is interesting. That would be
I'll
cool.
put Astria's beautiful loading screen on it. Oh, it looks so good.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
All right, I got one more question. What about this whole new cosmetic thing? We already talked about that actually.
Yeah, you have to go check out part 1 for that.
And yeah. If you want more from what we talked about in the brief beginning, then go watch the first one because that's the whole episode's basically that.
Yeah,
Then we get into a few bigger things. But it is interesting that they're doing all this stuff.
which things?
Like the age rating. I think it's it's not really. I mean, it's understandable that people get upset, but I don't know why they're so upset.
I don't think it's understandable anymore because this is, to me at least, this is something that's a long time coming.
Yeah. It makes
So-
sense. I mean, they've gotten sued for stuff like that. They had this ginormous thing where they have to like repay people for the skins they bought just because
right.
people accidentally bought skins in Chapter 1 and 2.
Mm-hmm.
So they
It's
don't
wild,
want to
dude.
do that again because that's probably millions of dollars gone.
Yeah, I
because
can't
of it.
imagine. Yeah, everybody's like demanding refunds for their skins right now. And again, I get it. Like, no
Yeah.
hate to anybody who's doing that, for real. I understand like why you'd be upset that you can't use your skins, but I think everyone's just making a bigger deal of it than it
Yeah.
actually is as usual.
I don't think
'Cause,
people
like,
deserve hate for it or anything.
Yeah, like you said in the first episode, like there's gonna be not a ton of times where you're gonna, oh, you can't use this skin right now.
No. Imagine, man, I can't use Deadpool in a 3-year-old game.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Okay,
It's
actually,
interesting
real
if they had more stuff like that, like skins too. But then again, they've never really stopped. But go ahead.
Do you think we need to check? Are any of the icon skins blocked? Like
Laser
Cypher
Beam.
Peak, Laser Beam.
Yeah,
He's a construction worker.
just kidding.
I was gonna say maybe Cypher PK's pickaxe. That's it though.
You know what? You know what'd be really funny too. You know how we were talking about like trolling our friends. Speaking of icon skins, because of course an icon skin is in the Clen future. You know, it'd be really funny to do it like Laserbeam did, because you know how he like honored his brother with the skin, just made the
Yeah.
icon skin like him, like because you have to keep it like so secret, right? Just like plop somebody I know into Fortnite, just you know what I mean?
Just
And not
somebody you
tell
play
them.
with all the
And
time.
not tell them. Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
sneak
for any of
them
you
in.
for any of you who watch my channel regularly, like Brandon Collins, on my shorts all the time. Just there you go. He plops in Fortnite. You don't say a word until he comes in and checks the item shop. Brandon Collins icon skin.
Yo, bro, you gotta get on Fortnite right now. They just added you to the game. That would be so fun. And just don't
Right?
tell him it was yours.
I wouldn't. Like that'd be so funny.
That'd be so funny. He just shows up into the game one morning.
Either that or have it as a backpack, like a new pet. So everybody can go pet him. Like
Like you got cleanse skin, and then on his back, it's
Literally.
a backpack with his head in that sticking out of it.
yeah,
And
like
just-
literally something like that. Or you could like make him like a miniature thing. Like
they
the
would
gingerbread
not
man.
let you. That would be hilarious.
What do you mean they wouldn't let me? Why not?
No way they'd let you stick somebody in a backpack.
Oh yeah, actually, they probably have to get their permission, but or not tell them what it
That'd
is.
be hilarious.
Okay, it'd be funny for everybody else that knows him, because he
Yeah.
might know. But I think just imagine like logging on Fortnite and just all of a sudden you're in the item shop. Just you're there.
That would be creepy. I would be scared. I'd be like, "What? Millions of people are looking at me, and I didn't know."
And nobody buys a skin.
Yo, this is the dumbest skin I've ever seen. Who is this guy?
It's put up like, all right, guys, today we're breaking down the worst Fortnite skins. Today it's BBJ.
But just called me out.
Would you do an icon skin?
Yeah.
Or, well, what would you make for an icon skin?
I don't know.
Well, perfect.
Yep.
That makes for some awesome podcast conversation.
What would you do besides your friend?
Well, I wouldn't have I wouldn't have had an answer for you, but I've had a couple people make me icon skins in concept time, and I gotta say, fantastic,
Yeah.
fantastic. So it's so hard to describe. I don't even know where to begin. It's like a really cool suit, but like he incorporated like Muay Thai gloves into it, because like martial arts is a big part of my life, right?
Yeah.
So it just like looks like this sick dude. Like I can't even.
That'd be cool.
It doesn't make any sense.
No,
Like,
I get it. You'll have to send me it later. But
Okay.
what do you think about the original Burbank font being gone?
Oh yeah, I heard about that, but I
It's a
didn't.
little weird. It looks a
didn't
little
see it.
clunky to me. I mean, it's not the biggest deal.
Is it already on the Fortnite?
Yeah.
Like, why'd they change it?
I don't know. I actually don't know.
It's such an iconic font for Fortnite.
For real, I do not want them to change the logo, bruh. If they
No,
change the
no,
F,
no.
imagine they just change it to some blocky F.
Yeah, I could see it.
Oof. Like they're
change
looking like a
color, too.
mobile game. I mean, it's not bad.
No, thank you.
But if
No,
they
I
make
wouldn't.
it a mobile
You
game,
can't. I don't know why like companies just, hey, let's change it up. Let's rebrand.
for real, a little
It's
weird.
ridiculous. Have you ever rebranded your channel?
Yeah. Well,
actually did, too.
actually, I've always been PBJ though.
Well, yeah, then that's what I meant. But like, you can change the profile picture and stuff. I've changed my YouTube banner a bunch of times. Now I think I have it solid.
I need to change mine.
What is it? Oh yeah, it's like and subscribe, isn't it?
It's like Buscribe. I thought it was so funny. Back in like 2020.
But stuff like that works though.
Who
Like Mr.
cares?
Beast, like for a cookie, you know?
Yeah, that's true. You got any final words for this last 20 seconds?
We already hit 15 minutes. Hey, thank you so much for watching, everybody. I really
Yeah.
appreciate you coming here. I appreciate you, PVJ. If you haven't checked it out, go check out part 1 on the Clen channel.
On his
Fantastic.
face.
It'll be right on my face.
Click on my face if you want to see more of just the podcast episodes in general. There's a whole podcast playlist right here.
Why do we never plug that? We should plug it.
I don't know.
They're always relevant to talk about.